Hey guys, we're heading up to 395, and on the way up we decided to take a little bit of a detour, but it definitely paid off with this amazing campsite. We got camp all set up, dogs are being fed, getting some water and food, but the view from the rooftop tent tonight is going to be awesome. Oh, and that big rock behind me. That one right there, we're definitely jumping off of that in the morning. Look at that thing, it's just begging to be jumped off of. But this campsite was definitely worth the detour. Alright, get some footage in the morning, guys. Have a good night. I guess you guys wouldn't have a good night because you guys are going to watch us all at the same time, but you know what I mean. Alright. Alright guys, next morning we got the tent all closed up. Camp's all set up. We went for a nice morning swim. Took a nice shower. Dogs are drying off. But man, the Current River never disappoints. This campsite was amazing too. It goes all the way back and there's nobody here. We had it all to ourselves last night. But we're gonna go check out a nice hot springs on the Current River. Hopefully it's not too busy. It is a weekday, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Let's go check it out. Alright, we're at the start of the trailhead for the hot springs. Let's go check it out. You ready? And then let's go try out this hot springs. Let's dip our feet.
So as we made it to the hot springs, we may have quickly figured out that this place probably wasn't the place for us, as it was pretty busy and the water was not very clean looking, surprisingly. It was very murky, so we quickly packed up and headed up to Bishop.
Alright, yesterday we camped at yesterday we drove up from the Kern River to Bishop. We made it all the way up here to Lake Sabrina. And we don't normally like to camp at established campgrounds, but this one was pretty nice. Got pretty cold though. The dogs had to sleep in the rooftop tent with us. It was pretty, we didn't want to leave them inside the truck with it being like in the 30s. But every campground we've been to has had like a nice flowing river next to us. It's been really nice. Oh, and I also wanted to show you, if you ever see a reddish looking pine tree, it's gonna look really red. Like you'll see it. You'll see the difference between this pine tree and normal pine tree. But if you smell it, it smells like pecan pie. So nice little plug right there. You guys should definitely look for your pecan pie pine trees. Let's go check out the river. We made it out here to Lake Sabrina, but I also heard someone call it Lake Sabrina. Someone let me know if I'm saying it wrong. But this place, it's just spectacular. They're gonna go down there, rent a boat, see if we can catch ourselves some trout for dinner. Or we might come down here to the streams with all these pretty fall leaves and see if we can just catch something off the shore. But this place, September, October, when the leaves start changing, this is like the only place I know of in California that I can come to and actually see a real fall. It's beautiful up here. Alright guys, let's see if we can catch ourselves some trout.
So we actually didn't end up going fishing and decided we would just get some local pizza in town, which ended up being a really nice idea because the pizza was delicious. We didn't have to cook, and also when you don't have to cook when you're camping, you also don't have anything to clean, so that was definitely a win-win. But on the way back into town, we ended up exploring some of the smaller lakes on the way. Put the drone up in the air and were able to capture some awesome moments out there. The aspen trees in the fall were just beautiful. So the one drawback to going out there in Bishop is that time of the year it's definitely full of tourists. The roads are very easy to drive. I mean, all the dirt roads are all groomed, very easy. So when you're out there, you just have to learn to share. It's, it's just kind of what's happened in today. It's all the national parks are super busy, and that's just what we have to learn to deal with. So definitely worth it. I highly recommend it to anyone going out there.
Good morning. Truck's all packed up. We're about to head home. Couple hour drive home. I think it's maybe like 5 or 6 hours. Dogs are ready. Girlfriend's getting ready to go. Truck's ready. But it was an awesome time coming up to 395. We stopped at a couple different rivers and hot springs. Made it up to Bishop. Bishop definitely doesn't disappoint. This place is super beautiful. This is my girlfriend's original camping spot that she brought me to. But also, fun fact we found out, Lake Sabrina is actually Lake Sabrina. Sabrina. We stand corrected. Lake Sabrina. So, but awesome guys. We'll see you on the next trip.